And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from Doris Burke on the sideline coming up. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And breaking down the game right now, let's take a look, guys, at the Prophet.
Well, his dunking ability is unquestioned. He plays above the rim, and he won't hesitate to crank it down on you given the opportunity.
And, Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
A contest in the West. We'll see if the Timberwolves can please this home crowd. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And, of course, they're meeting the team that was responsible for dealing them a very painful loss in the first round of the playoffs a year ago.
Both free throws good from Indiana. Steve just talked about their postseason last year, and Clark, I'll bet they're still thinking about how quickly this team bounced them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, you got to believe that, Kevin. I mean, their first chance this season for a little bit of revenge, they're salivating.
Now here's Jones. He passes to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And good on the basket. Hook it.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Last game for the Spurs. They pick up the W against the Trailblazers.
Well, they benefited from some very loose play from their opponents that night, Clark.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game. Some were caused by their good defensive play, but some were just careless.
On defense, San Antonio. Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
For them to be successful, Kevin, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees every time the ball gets in the post. If they don't collapse in their post threats, he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. Both free throws good from Edwards. Here's San Antonio. It's a three-point game. Here's Roberts. Pass to Indiana. Can't get it to go. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And you could see it in that game, despite the odds against them. Once it got to OT, they had the belief that they could get it done.
And, Steve, that's what happens a lot of time when the supposed underdog gets the game into overtime. Momentum swings their way.
And Minnesota has possession. After the miss from Indiana. Offensive rebound. The pass to McDaniel. And the three off target. So the whistle blows on the shot and two free throws for the contact right there.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Minnesota shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Roberts, defended by McDaniel. Passes it to Sohan. To halt the run. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That is his first foul of the game. Towns defended by Sohan. Pass to McDaniel. Takes the three. There's the bucket. Good.
Great outside shooting fueling this one.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The pass to Sohan. Roberts defended by McDaniel. Shot by Roberts. No good.
Still looking for that first two. 0-4 now.
Edwards with it. Here's Townsend. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They've been outstanding here in the first quarter. Great spacing, excellent passing, and the three-point shooting has been unbelievable.
The feed now to Roberts. And he makes good on the layup. Roberts got his first bucket of the night.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Here's Minnesota. They've got a 13-2 run going. Jones against Jones. Jones kicks to Gobert. He passes it to McDaniel. Shot clock at 6. Counts defended by Sohan. Here's Roberts, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And like you said, they're making it look easy out there. Off to the fast start from outside.
Well, Kevin, shot making always makes the game look better, and it's much more enjoyable to call. And they're doing an outstanding job of finding each other, sharing the sugar, as we say, and knocking down the jump shot.
Building that confidence. Huh? Grant, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Rebound, San Antonio.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Good.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside, Jones passes it to Edwards. Screen by Grant. Back to Jones. Here's Gobert, defended by Indiana.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. They'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jones dishes to Grant. Here's Gobert, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, coaches love it because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive board.
And one other thing about him that you shouldn't fail to appreciate is the presence and impact he has defensively. He can lock you up and wear you down, and that effect really carries over to the rest of the guys. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
McDaniel, the pass to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Gets it to go. He has 7.
He used his strength there to get into the post without much of a fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think they've got to muscle up on him a little more. Do a better job next time in there.
Here's Roberts. He picked up 27 points in the last win against Portland.
And he was just lurking defensively in that game, Kevin. 4 steals during that ball game.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Roberts. Hit his leg, and the official saying it was kicked. And the Spurs making a change here. Here's Conley. Long range from the inbound. Can't get it to go. Here's Roberts. Over by Conley. He dishes it to Roberts. Feeds it to Collins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Pass to Edwards. He feeds it to Conley. And there's the pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7. Spurs trail by 7. Roberts passes to Wembanyama. Can't get it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And for the Spurs, Roberts in at shooting guard. He's out there with Jones, and it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. The shot's good from Wembanyama.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside Conley. He passes to Edwards. Here's McDaniel. The offensive rebound. Pass to Edwards. Conley into the lane. To the inside. And there's the 3-second violation.
Well, we've got a moment to look back to last year's Spurs right now. First in shooting percentage. First in free throw percentage. And they were also #1 in fewest turnovers. When you take care of the ball, you give your team a chance to win.
And Clark, the key number that you just talked about to me is field goal percentage. I mean, when you're the best in the league shooting the basketball, it's a clear sign that you have an unselfish team and a clear plan of attack. That club, very impressive with their offensive efficiency.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Trailblazers delivered quite the performance. He finished with 27 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's foul number 2 for him. San Antonio making a switch here. Gobert, the pass to McDaniel. Jones. Pass to Edwards. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Roberts on the wing. Daniels. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Jones off a pick from Gobert. Jones with it. Now defended by Sohan. Here's Roberts. He's got 10. There's the pass to Wembanyama. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in blocked shots last year. The Timberwolves second.
Yeah, so much of their defense revolved around their ability to block shots in the low post. That's why their numbers were so good last season.
The Spurs making a switch here. Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Inside, Gobert, and the powerful one-handed slam. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
How frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I just, you know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Roberts. Back to Jones. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Sohan. Suleiman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Wembanyama. Dishes it to Roberts. Wembanyama blocked. And here's Jones. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's McDaniel. A three-pointer, no good. San Antonio leading. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. It's Wembanyama. Makes it off the glass. He's got 10.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Jones off a pick from McDaniel. Good on the triple.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Roberts. It's Wembanyama. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Back to Jones. Shot is blocked. Now here's Jones. The dish now to Roberts. He passes to Wembanyama. Can't cash in from close range.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards. Makes good on the step-back jumper. He's got 16.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Roberts. Edwards defending. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
The Spurs have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Now here's Jones. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Edwards. Jacks up a three. Can't hit. So the Spurs will take it the other way. And Roberts kicks to Johnson. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Jones drives in. And the pass to McDaniel. That three off the mark. Here's Roberts. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Spurs lead by 3. Keep it here for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you after the break for the start of the second half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's a good one going on out in Minnesota. Glad to have you with us for our halftime show. The Spurs have been rolling along. Off to a good start here in the early going of the season, playing above 500. An unbelievable half from the Prophet. Consistent shooting from the field, making well over 65% of his shots. Not a lot of guys put up a half a basketball like that. And no shortage of desire from the Timberwolves side of things. Wiping the glass defensively. Look, no streaks. They're preventing any second chance opportunities. That'll be it for the halftime report. The second half is coming right up. Hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. It's been one outstanding game from Edwards.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
They've got Gobert. Jones is out there with Edwards. And it's McDaniel at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play, even with a defender draped all over him. He's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And when you watch him, Steve, you can see how quickly he looks to take his shot when he's on the receiving end of a pass and how successful he is when he does take the shot. This guy's a catch, fire, and hit guy.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves trailed by 3 to the middle. Here's Townsend. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. Second in assists, second in steals, and they were number 2 in blocks. One of the best at denying opponents good looks.
And the key really to that club, in my mind, was the offensive unselfishness. This was a team, as you mentioned, Clark, that finished in the top 5 in assists per game. So it was the fact that they really shared the ball. They had good ball movement and a good plan of attack all season long.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 5 on the clock. Passes to Gobert. Tries it from 9. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Fires the 3. Kept alive. He kicks to Roberts. Pass to Sissoko. Sohan. Roberts. Edwards defending. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Complete domination. What a game for the Prophet. He's got 19 points and 3 denials.
He's making such good decisions with his passing and also being aggressive and getting to the line by drawing fouls.
Well, that's an excellent combo to have, I'll tell you that.
Both free throws good from Roberts. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Timberwolves trailed by 5. That's a foul called on the Prophet. What's his 3rd foul of the game? And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Townsend. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That is a pretty finish. Defense did all they could there but he just outwilled him.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Pretty good performance from the free throw line last season. He was about 84% from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
A nice shot by Roberts.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. The Prophet really making a difference here.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Outside, Jones. Pass to McDaniel. Fires from deep. Here's Gobert. No luck. Nice defense from Roberts.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
He passes to Sohan. His 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
They set the screen, and they call an illegal screen here. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Look at the Prophet, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Boy, it was a terrific year for him. Led the league in field goal percentage because he took high-quality shots all the time.
Here's Roberts.
What a huge play.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the rope.
Well, they're still early in the quarter, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Outside, Jones. Right side, Jones.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Here's Roberts. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 8-point San Antonio lead.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Now here's Jones. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. For the 3. And they'll turn over. Did not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
Yeah, and you know the fans out in L.A. really hoping for a win in that one.
San Antonio making a switch here. It's Wembanyama. Vassell, defended by McDaniel. Kicks it to Roberts. To the paint, it's Wembanyama. And that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Now here's Jones. Grant the pass to Reed. They need this one. Misses off the left iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Here is Edwards. 18 points for him. Back to Grant. Backs in. Edwards. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 17-7 run. There's a screen. Here's Sohan. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Suleiman's got 7 points.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now here's Jones. The pass to Edwards. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key. Edwards can't hit. San Antonio leading by 15. The feed to Roberts. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Johnson.
Down low, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
You know, some good games going on, and that Phoenix game especially has caught my eye.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
Now here's Jones. Passes it to Edwards. Screened by Grant. Here's McDaniel. He climbs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 10.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
San Antonio with the ball. They get it again. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. And the Spurs lead by 17.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Edwards, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 20.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Here's Roberts. Edwards defending. The shot is off. And Minnesota now the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
Some good matchups. And that Dallas Mavericks game, definitely one to be checking out.
Jones from outside. Good on the shot. Jones has got 5 points so far.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Pass to Sohan. From deep. Rebounded by Reed. Now Jones. Here's Edwards. And that's not going to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Spurs. They lead by 12. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
Now in circulation, the latest SI magazine, featuring The Prophet, solidifying his place among the NBA elites.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. Here's Roberts. Edwards defending. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you know, when they need a big 3, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And something else you can't forget about is his shot blocking, Steve. I mean, he's an intimidator down low.
San Antonio making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Jones kicks to Edwards. Here's the screen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Roberts. From outside the arc. That's good.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
The Timberwolves shooting for the game at 42%. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Back to Jones. It's stolen by Jones. Feeds it to Roberts. He passes to Wembanyama. Sohan. He dishes it to Roberts. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Wembanyama. First free throw is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Both free throws good from Wembanyama. Timberwolves trail by 18.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here is Edwards, defended by Roberts. Edwards inside. And it's blocked by Roberts. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And the Timberwolves call time.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Wembanyama, defended by Gobert. Roberts passes to Sohan. Nailed from three-point land.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Timberwolves trailed by 21. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Stolen away and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And Minnesota has possession. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Passes it to McDaniel. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. No good.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Both free throws good from McDaniel. So it's San Antonio now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. He feeds it to Jones. Pass to Sohan. Spurs passing it around. Here's Roberts. Edwards defending. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Timberwolves trailed by 19. Back to Jones. Launches a 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the inside, McDaniel. It's rebounded by Sohan. Suleiman's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Suleiman's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
Edwards passes to Jones. Six to shoot. The pass to Edwards. Back to Jones. The three-pointer is right on target.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Here's Roberts. Edwards defending. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Passes it to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Off target with his 3.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half. Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
And that one's good.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Spurs leading by 17. And the rejection by McDaniel. Now Edwards. Here's Townsend. Offline with his 3.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
That free throw, no good. And the Spurs making a change here. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trailed by 18. Jones with it. Up top, Edwards. From the high post. Rebounded by Vanilla.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Roberts passes to Sohan. Dishes to Roberts. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Jones, that's for 2. Drops one in from the wing. And the Spurs lead by 20. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Jones kicks to Edwards. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Knocks down the 10-footer. Pass to Wembanyama. Pass out. Defended by McDaniel. Soft touch off the glass. 22 points for him.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
Here's Townsend. Sinks the three-pointer.
It seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
Wembanyama, the pass to Roberts. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Roberts got 6 in the quarter.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
The pass to Edwards. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Daniels with it. Matthews covering. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Daniels kicks to Champagny. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
a serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Conley dishes to Matthews. On the wing, Miller shoots a three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Daniels gets a screen from Roberts. The dish to Gautel. There's the triple. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Conley. He kicks to Matthews. And that one hits back iron. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now,
I'm always flexing. Isip pinamay, mula sa kaswito da, bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kakinsada, wa kayangay. Samog kakanaw, samog katanaw, at pag inamaw, storya rang galabaw. Isip pinamay, mura kakinsada, wa kayangay. Ay palabing, dagan.
Really impressive game from you tonight. It seemed like you could do no wrong. What are your thoughts on the game and how you played?
Things just seem to be clicking for me tonight. You know, sometimes you get into a groove and everything else just falls into place. I thought the team played really well overall, too. It wasn't just me, man. When we're all on the same page, it makes such a huge difference. And most importantly, we won the game. But we expect to win when we play the way we know we're capable of.